Welcome back into DSI. It's time for a little bit of news. With the state of Maryland easing restrictions this week, the city of Salisbury is now amending their previous executive order to follow suit. Under the new amendments, the limit of people allowed at a single gathering, such as weddings or funerals, has now been increased from 10 to 50. Also, masks will be worn at all times when attending events, and social distancing measures must be followed. It will be the event organizer's responsibility to ensure that proper guidelines are met as outlined by the Maryland Department of Health and the CDC. Well, as restrictions are lifting in Maryland and surrounding states, here's what the latest COVID-19 numbers look like from across the region. Maryland now has over 60,600 confirmed cases after adding 416 new cases today. Meanwhile, Virginia has over 50,800 cases after adding 578, and Delaware now has 10,173 after adding 67. Now, when we look at the hardest areas here, hit areas here on Delmarva, Wycomico County now has over 1,000 cases after adding 6 new ones today. Accomack now has 987 after adding 3, and finally, Sussex County now has 4,389 after adding 10 new cases. Well, Delaware inmates will soon be able to see their loved ones in person once again. In-person visits will restart at Delaware Department of Correction facilities on June 29th after being suspended since March. We're told visits will be restricted to 1 adult visitor per inmate per visit, and that visitors will all be required to wear DOC-issued face masks, which will be provided upon arrival. Officials say you must schedule in advance directly through DOC facilities. Registration for that starts June 22nd. For more information on DOC's visitation guidelines, you can visit their website at doc.delaware.gov. Well, staying with news out of Delaware, police are searching for the person or people responsible for taking an axe to a law enforcement memorial early this morning. Dover police says a witness saw someone vandalizing the kneeling officer statue and called them around 5:30. When police arrived, they found the axe as well as 2 state of Delaware flags soaked in urine on the ground. The president of Delaware's Fraternal Order of Police says he recognizes that this person may have been trying to send a message about changes in law enforcement, but says that there are other ways to do it without damaging property.
We hope that those folks can come out and meet with us and really sit down to the table and figure out what needs to be done and make some real change to get through this.
Dover police say they're confident that they will make an arrest quickly. They also believe the person who did it is not affiliated with any of the recent groups that have protested in the area. In the meantime, the Delaware FOP has created a GoFundMe page to raise money to help fix this monument. We'll have a link to that on our website, 47abc.com. And switching gears now, at least the weekend looks good. Isn't that right, Daniel Johnson?
That's right, and I am excited about the nice weather heading our way this weekend. And it was pretty nice today, a little on the warm side. Mid to upper 80s. Here's a live look outside in Rehoboth Beach. Not a lot of beach traffic out there at this late hour, but I could tell by the roadways earlier today, a lot of people were flocking here to the eastern shore. 71 right now for Ted and Millsboro, 68 for John and Fenwick, 73 for our weather watcher Chucky and Lewis. And by the way, Chucky's cousin Brian is graduating from high school in Lewis, so I wanted to give a shout out there. And 68 for Ed in Chincoteague. Now you can see all across the nation, pretty warm from Great Falls, Montana to Amarillo, Texas. Hot in Phoenix, 103, 81 in Miami, 68 here in Salisbury, 58 though in Detroit. So temperatures dropping across the Great Lakes region. Our dew points are in the 50s right now to low 60s, but don't worry, they're going to drop again as we head into tomorrow. On your Saturday, we're looking at refreshing dew points in the 50s, so it's going to feel really nice. And the reason why? A cold front just offshore. It is literally stalled. It's not moving. It's just sitting here, keeping the clouds out into the ocean and the rain across the eastern portions of North Carolina. For us, though, we're going to be dry tonight. Just a few clouds, especially at the coast, upper 50s and low 60s. And then tomorrow, just a stellar day. Pleasant humidity, temperatures near 80 degrees, lots of sunshine in the forecast too. A good boating day as well, just a little bit breezy on the Atlantic and the Chesapeake, winds between 10 and 15, but still pretty nice. What about the beach? You picked a pretty good weekend, although Sunday looks a bit on the cool side with some extra clouds. We'll call it partly sunny. Saturday, nice, into the mid 70s, and winds will be out of the north and northeast. The UV index very high, so please put on that sunscreen if you're spending any time outside. That cold front sits offshore. As we head through the weekend, we're looking at clear skies for tomorrow. But notice the clouds and the showers in West Virginia as we head into your Sunday. That is partly due to another cold front that is swinging through, and that will drop our temperatures on Sunday, but we keep it sunny. And look at Monday. If you watched us yesterday or the day before, we had rain most of the day Monday in the forecast. Now models are taking it away. They're actually keeping it to our south as we head into early next week. So we took the shower out of Sunday and Monday, and Tuesday we pushed it towards the second half of the day. We might actually have to take the rain out of Tuesday. That's starting to look drier. Now the best chance for rain appears to be Wednesday, as that system is south of us, will begin to lift north again. It begins to warm up towards the end of the week with a chance for scattered showers and storms. Ocean City 7-day forecast similar, but a little bit cooler. It starts to warm up again by the end of next week. Julian?
All right, Daniel, thank you so much. When we return, the DSI crew will be back with some top plays, and then after that, a DSI insider interview that you don't want to miss. Stay tuned. You're watching DSI on 47 ABC.
Hi, I'm Sean Phillips, Delmarva High School head basketball coach. You're watching the Delmarva Sports Insider.